Need your carpets or upholstery cleaned fast? Whether it's a spring clean, bond clean, or just wear and tear from the pets and kids, Be Clean NQ is your premier quality carpet, upholstery, rug and mattress cleaning service. They'll go above and beyond to guarantee the best job at the best price. And they're 100% locally owned and operated. Have a chat to the busy bees at Be Clean NQ today. Go to beeclean.com.au because they're not happy until you are.
We were our own worst enemy against a lucky horse shoe. The Vikings from the nation's capital make berth in the north, and Pistol subs out, tagging in Wild Bill. Welcome to On the Ranch. Yeah, it's episode 179 here on August the 13th. Unlucky for some, unlucky for Pistol, because he's out. He's out for the week. He still wrote the intro, in case you couldn't tell. That's why I hesitated there on a few words. But anyway, I'll mix up on Twitter. That guy sitting across from me, Morgan Holmes Evans.
Yeah, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us to commiserate a home game that could have been.
I like to see, I like that you've given up shaving in protest.
I have actually, yeah. It was a lucky, it was a, you know, what's the thing where you do it out of a superstition, but it didn't quite work out.
No. That's like wearing the same pair of jocks every week.
Do you think Pete's not here because of Saturday night?
I think that would have something to do with it.
Yeah,
Saturday night / Sunday morning.
Yeah, right.
Possibly Sunday afternoon.
I thought he was going full prison break, as in like, you know, working out in the yard, coming in chiseled with a V.
He did the hill on the weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did it on the spot video.
But he did that Saturday morning.
Yeah, this is true.
Didn't do it Sunday morning.
No.
No.
No?
No, he did walk.
Oh.
Yes, he did walk. But I know that was Saturday morning,
Actually,
pre-game.
We can't actually confirm nor deny that. We don't know that he walked that.
That's a good point.
Well, he did have a cameraman.
Yeah.
Or woman.
He could have driven up there.
That's very true, actually.
He wasn't sweating at the top.
No, he wasn't, was he?
No, he looked fine.
And he had the big hat on. So, I mean, not particularly your choice of exercise hat. You don't see the big hat in the Olympics, you old Akura.
Well, it depends on the event. Welcome, Billy.
Thank you.
Subbed in.
Yep.
That's how we thought we'd give you a mic.
Yeah, back again for another week.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just...
sorry. No, it's back again for another week.
Magnus.
Pistol voice isn't very good.
No, his isn't that right now either, apparently. Well, that's his claim to fame anyway. 30 minutes of extra chatter this week on our Patreon chat. Head to patreon.com and sign up. Look for On the Ranch NQ on there. Sign up to there, and for as little as $10 a month, you can have yourself free drinks. A free drink. Sorry, Cole.
It's a bug.
A free drink at Molly's. And look, like I said, an extra half hour of chitter chatter where we covered all things Olympics, rock climbing, golf, a little bit of synchronised swimming.
Aviation.
There was some aviation in there, some aviation chatter. All
Actually,
about how helicopters are supposed to fly.
I am now an expert in equestrian, swimming, golf,
Yes.
rock climbing. What else am I on?
What's an expert at?
Rhythmic gymnastics,
Drip under pressure or something like
beam, bar, uneven bars, floor.
that. Yeah.
Pretty much across all events. If you have any questions, hit me up.
You're a flooring expert. All about throwing your balls in the air.
I'm one of those people who I can see exactly where the gymnast went wrong in their routine. I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely a deduction of 1 point.
It's funny you say that. I was making a few of those. Well, my wife was actually making a few of those comments.
Can't believe she messed that up.
Yeah.
What a disgrace.
What
an embarrassment.
Bit of a wobble. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she didn't stick that landing.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
That Patreon chat is brought to you by YesPF. That's Yes Property and Finance. Head over to yespf.com.au and have a look around, and you might find some property or a business that you might like.
Businesses and properties up for grabs.
You never know. Could be. Domestic as well. I think there's one or two domestic places there, but mostly commercial.
Domestic. Oh, you mean residential?
Sorry,
I thought you meant as opposed to international. There might be a mine in Indonesia you can get for SPF.
Guaranteed that Mr. YesPF does know someone in Indonesia selling a mine.
Probably does.
I mean, he probably does.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. I don't know why.
Most likely.
Yeah. The postman this week, Uncle Merv, said, how good was that retro strip? Bring it back full time for the rest of the season. That's Uncle Merv's actual voice.
What do we all think about the retro strip?
Oh, I love that jersey.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, if it wasn't 180, I would have had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a classic jersey, but I think, and this is very controversial, I know.
Oh, look out.
I think it shows its age a bit.
Yes and no.
I think it does, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the other retro one they did I don't know if the Cowboys actually did it, but someone else did it. And it's like, you'd have to look it up. I can't even.
Oh, yeah, another one. It's got like the diagonals and
Yeah.
the stripes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that looks way more modern.
I'd like to see the 95 strip redone.
yeah.
I mean, if we're going to have a heritage jersey.
Is that the CHR?
Oh, geez. I can't remember exactly.
Hang on,
But it's got it's the blue and the grey stripes.
Yeah. I do like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just go. If you're going to go retro. Go
Yeah,
back
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
No, I'm
I
with that,
understand
I'm with
this.
that.
This one was obviously the Carl Webb tribute jersey. The only thing that gets me with that is they still had to plonk all the sponsors on it.
I like the Sevens jersey.
Yeah.
while
that's
I,
nice. I
while
like
I
that
get,
one.
that's the one I mean.
Yeah, that's a nice
The
jersey.
Sevens jersey.
Yeah, I was seeing heaps of people getting around.
That's a
there.
great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's nice.
Yeah, that's the only thing about the retro jersey that sort of, I don't know, cheapened it a bit, I think, having not so much Toyota, but Bravos on the
Bravos,
on
Ricky,
the wings.
Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that Yeti, but see, Yeti's subtle. And it's just,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
No,
It just made it a bit.
I find the jersey, like it's nice, like I get it, but it's not my favourite jersey. Simple.
No.
We'll leave it there.
It's not my favourite.
No. It's kind of just a bit flowy. Like I get it's kind of bullhorn and stuff, but then
Did you mean
could
that?
you could make it more bull. I don't know
Because
Is
the
it-
sponsor used to be Overflow.
that's a
when it
good
was that
point,
shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's
true.
a bit flowy.
It is a bit
I see
flowy.
what
That's
you're
exactly
saying.
what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant that. Yeah, for sure.
I've still got that original jersey. I think it's got the Overflow on it.
Yeah, I think Pete's got one.
Actually, Pete's definitely got one. I don't know if it's got the Overflow or not. I think mine was one from like Lowe's or something and it didn't have the sponsors on it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I can't remember if it was a knockoff or what.
I think I do prefer. I must admit, I think I prefer the newer ones, particularly with the V. Like I think the kind of a V at top, and I might sneeze in a second.
See, that had the full collar too.
I do like the collar.
Yeah.
The collar is something I like.
I think everyone should have that.
I
Bring
was-
that back.
I was looking about it at the stadium. I'm like, yeah, I dig the collar.
Yeah, I dig it.
It is nice.
Scott Banny replied in response to our try or no try, which was our new segment as of last week, and where Pistol asked whether poured spirits is better than cans, I think was the question. Something similar to that. Anyway, he said, I believe you can get poured spirits at the Terrace Bar at the southern end of the stadium.
Oh, very nice.
That's that bar you can't see the field, isn't it? It's on the outside.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
And it sort of looks south.
Looks the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
It's the fancy one.
pointless at a stadium.
A little bit.
To me, that doesn't make sense.
Was there screens above it?
I don't know.
There'd have to
can't
be.
say I've been to it.
Yeah, right. I think I've been to it once when I got a free ticket like a couple of years ago. But
I actually,
yeah.
yeah, I've been to it during the Renegade markets, but it wasn't an actual game. They had the eatery. But other than that,
I want to try out, and listeners, if you've been, let us know what you think of it. I want to try out the Sky Bar, the one at the very top of the grandstand.
yeah. So our good friend Kat used to have tickets up at the Sky Bar
Oh, what did she think of it?
northern end. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, shout out to Kat, does all our social media.
I think the price this year was a little. They raised all the prices, and it was a little bit. How you going
Yeah, right.
this time round? So
But good spot to watch a game.
I understand it to be pretty good.
I think it would be. I think you get a good breeze for summer. Okay, so that's definitely a consideration.
The sun's behind you for most games.
Yep, 100%. That's why I moved my seat around to where it is now to get out of the sun in summer, in the afternoons especially. I think it ticks all my boxes. You're high up. I think you get a really good view of the field. I think it'd be a good spot.
You got a bar right there.
Yeah, we should do an Onga Ranch like meet and greet.
Sky
Do
Bar.
a thing at the Sky Bar.
A meet and greet.
Yeah.
Coming up to the Sky Bar. It's the cheapest experience you could possibly have.
We'll sneak you in.
We'll just go to the homestead. We'll sneak you in.
we'll sneak you
All
in.
right, let's
We'll talk to
If
someone.
anyone at QCB is listening right now, just
We'll talk to someone. Billy, you got some climbing apparatus? Oh, yeah. We can rappel over the side.
I don't know if repel's the right word.
We'll rappel down, and you can. What's the word for getting up?
Climb.
Climb. We can climb up.
Yeah.
It's basically like a
Yeah, there's systems you can
lead.
use.
Was it lead? Lead rock?
something like that.
I got no idea. Ryan Robbie has found a story for us. It was posted on the Dolphins NRL fans. I think it's their podcast. And the story has it, Hammer is angling an early release to head back north, and the Cowboys will be cashed up with Val looking at other clubs. This would be a massive loss, not only on the field, but the club in general, as he's gained so many young kids as supporters. This was from last week. Again, I didn't read it out last week because Chad was here, but interesting.
I think we'd love to see Hammer back. And we're losing the Brever, so there's a bit of money. Chad's leaving. Val leaves. You know, we might be a little bit flush again.
The story is Val wants to stay.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. I've seen that as well.
And it would just depend on who's got the right cash.
Well, true. We all want things, don't we?
Oh, this is true.
But Hammer wanted to play fullback, right? And that's why he went to the Dolphins, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
Well, he wasn't getting a starting.
Yeah, but then if he's going to come back, then he's going to be in Val's, like where's he going to play? Like, he's not taking Drinky's spot, is he?
No, I wouldn't think so. You'd think he'd be on the wing.
I feel like it's a bit just mumbo jumbo, really.
Well, he could come back if and when, because it's going to happen eventually, Felty retires.
Yeah, but does he want to be a winger or a fullback?
No, I don't think he wants to be.
But isn't that why
But he can play wing. That's what he does in Origin.
Yeah, but for him to go and change teams like he did to go to be a fullback and then he comes back here just to be a winger, I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, no.
But don't we normally chuck Braden Burns out on wing?
Yeah.
So I thought Braden Burns was kind of like, he's a centre.
But he's a filler.
Yeah. But he seems to be good. Every time Braden Burns plays, he gets like doubles.
I know.
So I don't know. He's a bit of a fan of Braden Burns.
Pistol, last week, we put up a little picture of him before he went up Castle Hill, actually.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of a warm-up.
Oh, yeah.
That was on our Instagram Reels. And Henry Bretts, I think we all know who Bretts is.
Brettsy.
Yeah. I added a little comment under that with Bronx Nation. And then he tried to do a little bit of a bragging after the game. So thanks, Bretts. And get off our page.
You know when you go to Woolies and you get the chicken thighs?
The chicken fries.
The chicken legs? That's basically what Pistol looked like to me. He looked like the chicken legs you get at Woolies.
Oh, look at those baby cows, though. They were. He's. Yeah. Anyway,
not much in the upper department, not much in the fire department.
Not much upstairs. Hey, it's good. You can hang shit on Pistol when he's not
Just
here.
to clarify what I was saying before, I think Val wants to stay for $1 million a year.
I can't see that happening.
I can't see that happening, which is why I think he might leave.
Given he's currently not in the best form.
Not $1 million a year for him.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
So I think he's more than welcome to stay, but I think he's going to get a haircut.
Isn't he on about 800 or so now?
I thought he was on $1 million. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I didn't think he was a mil.
Oh, if that's the case, and yeah, I just don't think he's going to be on the same money he's on now, which is why I think they're doing the whole shopping around.
Yeah.
They're saying, look, this is my take on it. They're saying, look, if you can find someone who's willing to pay you what you're on now or what you want, then feel free.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is what we're going to pay you.
Yeah.
And, if you want to stay, then this is the contract rate.
That's
just completely, I have no inside information whatsoever. That's just my take on it.
That's not a bad take.
Yeah.
I like your thinking.
Yep.
Because there'll be a few contracts that they'll need to upgrade this year.
100%. We've got to upgrade some, and money, money's not unlimited, so they got to save it somewhere.
No, that's right.
Which is why I think Granville's leaving.
A little bit. It's back end of his season as well.
For sure.
I don't know if because he's not getting games, he's not getting full-time games. And he could go play another 2 or 3 seasons in the Super League.
Makes all the sense in the world. He's going to go get some great money over there. So good luck to him.
He's got a young family.
Yeah. And you know what? Playing in England, wow, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
what a...
As Cootie said, it was an amazing experience.
Exactly. Why would you not take up on that? Especially if you're going to get some sweet retirement money.
And he'd go well over there. I think the game would suit him.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's got the pace. So
So it was looking like that Val had a meeting with somebody, but now it seems that it's hit a stumbling block.
Oh, this is Buzz's friggin' spec. Did you see how many stories come out of that? So Buzz gets on NRL 360, and this is what they do with every fucking story too. So Buzz hoops, is it Pete Badel? I don't know, those idiots.
Kenty.
Yeah, not anymore. So they all get on there and they speculate rubbish for 2 hours, and then they write 16 stories about the crap that they spilled on the Monday night.
The media's writing stories about the media.
Yeah. And that's their stories. And they drum up Buzz, and not Rothfield, but they drum up their own buzz for their own content.
They're high on their own supply.
It's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's all bullshit. It's all fake news, is what it is. It's fake news.
It's fake news.
It's fake news. I can't do the voice. I can do the hand movements. That's no problem. Any one of those I can do. But
Biggest crowd.
I can do the
Biggest crowd.
I can do it. I've been the best at it.
yes, well done. It was Billy is the new Trump.
And I'd be a better Trump than Trump could ever be.
Excellent. Very good. All right, we'll jump into a very, very quick and somber review of the Cowboys taking on the Broncos at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It was a sellout crowd. Official attendance 24,230, just shy, which is not bad. Not bad at all. 18 points to 42. First half was 18-12. At that, we were ahead, and at that point, I knew it was going to be a tight game. I thought it was going to be a tight game, but to drop 30 points in that second half is disappointing, amongst many other things. What are you typing?
Nothing important.
Okay. Very
Literally
good.
nothing important.
3 tries for the Cowboys, 1 to Tommy Deard, 1 to Kyle Felt, 1 to Viliami Vailea.
Good try.
Indeed. 3 from 3 conversions for Val. His boots on target. He's just missing a bit in defence. I think he had 5 missed tackles at least. Same with Chad. And we know what's happened with Chad. So,
yes, brutal.
The Broncos, Corey Jensen breaking his drought. I think he had one of the longest droughts in the NRL at that point, and broke that one. Dean Mariner, Josh Rogers, Tony Staggs, Jordan Ricky, Tony Staggs again, Xavier Wilson, whatever. 7 from 7 for Adam Reynolds. I was waiting for a biscuit leg. He did hurt his leg at one point too, Adam Reynolds. Broken hand for Reece Walsh.
Oh, bugger.
After all that. So he'll be out for a couple of weeks, but they got the bye this week, of course. So, whatever. And, that didn't go well. Did not go well at all. What would you call it? Capitulation, is that the right term?
Yeah, we never really looked like we were too competitive. A little bit at the start, but it all kind of went downhill from there.
78% completion rate for both teams. And the rest of the stats are pretty close. It's just their line breaks, tackle breaks were significantly better than ours.
Yeah, our defence was...
It was pass.
Yep.
Just missed too many.
Yeah, really weak. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had a... I think it was just before the half or just after the half. Like, they put a little dribble kick in, little grubber through.
Yeah.
And, they just ran straight through us.
Yeah.
It was so easy.
I know. Normally you stand in the way, but just couldn't do it. It was...
and I was down that end for most of the game.
Yeah.
Not the end to be at.
No, not the best.
No.
Too many missed tackles, almost across the board. There were just missed tackles.
Yep.
And it was disappointing. So, one of our worst, actually, I think.
It was disappointing, especially because it's obviously the Broncos derby.
Yep.
Big crowd. And then just for us to kind of not really put the effort in, particularly when we've actually set ourselves up for a good second half of the season, going into finals, a good couple of weeks ahead. For us to put in that performance was a little bit disappointing.
And also gives the Broncos, unfortunately, a bit of I don't know what the right term is, a bit of hope, I suppose.
Yeah.
They
Not
need
quite momentum.
I
But
think they need to win every game from here on out to make the finals.
yeah, which they shouldn't do. So that's a positive.
We played them into form.
We tend to.
There's not many other teams who will defend like that, though. And I think they've got to play the Storm at some point.
Yep.
So hopefully the Storm don't rest players.
I couldn't believe how many Broncos fans were in that stadium.
It's disgusting.
It really is. For Townsville.
It's horrible.
So many.
But when I went out at half time, or just before half time, I was listening, and then I heard a big cheer. I ran back over to the game, and I went, "Oh, that wasn't what," and just turned back around and kept walking. I was like,
Not us.
No.
it's ridiculous.
No, it's
that's
good. It's
disappointing.
good to see support, but that's
Yeah, in your own town.
back off back to Brisbane.
Does make for a good game. Does make for a good night out.
It does. It can.
Yeah.
It just it's Broncos.
And then at the end, we just packed up and went home basically. Yeah. It's turned into a cricket score. It was pretty competitive for most of the game. Okay, we can get back in this. We just need one try and we're back in it, sort of thing.
I think even at one point we we were 2 tries down. So
Yep.
Rogers and Staggs went over in 56 and 63rd. I thought we were still in it.
Yep.
But then 4 minutes later, Jordan Ricky goes over, and
Yes.
that was it.
Yeah, I think
was
that's
it for
what
me.
I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the last 2 tries were just icing on the cake, really.
Yeah, that was just junked on.
Yeah.
But it made the score look very unflattering to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not help at all. But
Doesn't help our percentage either,
still sitting in 7th.
which is good.
And with a positive, we've got 5. Our difference is 5. Not for and against. So I think we're still top 8.
Our Bronx have got Eels, Dolphins, Storm.
Yeah, Dolphins
after the bye.
Dolphins could beat them. Eels could too. They got up. They tried. They should have beaten the Panthers. Did you see that game?
No, I didn't. But I saw just little bits and pieces up until, and then I sort of went away from the telly and then didn't. Yeah, then I heard about it.
They gave away 30 odd points in less than a half,
That's bad.
and yeah, you just could see it happening. Coming.
Yeah.
You could see it coming, and yeah, it just shouldn't have happened.
Because I nearly messaged one of my Eels supporter friends and said, geez, you guys have had a good win. I'm really glad that I never followed through with it.
3-2-1s for this game. Pistol has actually submitted his. Good on him. He gave 3 points to Cotter, and he actually wrote what Rob said.
That's a copy.
Yeah, thanks for that. Which,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll see. We'll come to me. But he wrote he's keen to come on the pod in the off season, which is, I mean, that's what he's telling Pistol on Saturday night after the game, after he's played 80 minutes of tough footy.
When Pete's cornered him.
Pete's cornered him, got an arm around him, going,
Yeah.
mate, what
Yeah.
I wanted to do is talk to you about.
Have you ever
Yeah.
heard about this little podcast?
Yeah. And Rube's just sitting there going, mate,
Oh, mate.
it's just how do I get him off me? Just say yes to everything and then walk away.
He's like, we just lost to the Bronx. I'm not into this. I don't need this right now.
He's given 2 points to Jordan McLean, just a workhorse in the middle, and 1 point to Felty Bud because he's in love. I mean, because, no, he didn't say. He wrote, the retro jerseys the players wore were mint, my favourite Cowboys jersey ever. Ever.
Bit controversial to what I said before.
Some of the players look like past Cowboys in that strip. Muzz, Robbo, McLean, Chad, Neem wearing that strip looked like Singh, Payne, Rauhihi, Furman, Sargent. It was a good trip down memory lane. Man, how much did you drink that night, Pistol? Holy moly.
Actually, I rang him at 2:30 in the morning, seeing if it was worth getting an Uber to his place, and it was all bad.
You didn't did he answer?
Oh, Bill, no, I'm going to bed.
Oh, that's
Rubbish.
But come on, he goes, no, you just keep going, have fun, mate. I said, all right, no worries.
He did not go to bed, I guarantee
Sounds
you.
like
He'd have
it.
been sitting around the fire till the sun
I
rose.
don't know. It was a lot of I probably woke him up next to the fire. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's it. There's every possibility of that as well.
Probably a good thing you did too.
It's not like he's going to freeze to death here or anything like that.
Well,
No, but
that's not the
hopefully-
point.
Hopefully the fire was away from his eaves.
Yeah. I've gone 3 points for Ruben Cotter, 39 tackles, 4 tackle breaks, 140 metres, which clearly Pistol agrees with. 2 points I gave to Tommy Dearden, 4 tackle breaks, a line break, and a try. And 1 point for Felty Bud, because I'm in love. No, I mean, because 150 metres, line break, 2 tackle breaks, and of course the try as well. And it's really hard to give points when you lose by that much.
It is a bit.
It's a struggle.
It's a reach.
Morgie.
Yeah, I went 3 points Cotter for all of the above
You
already
all copied
mentioned.
me.
All around champ. For 2 points, I gone Viliami Vayela. 1 try, 140 metres, 48 post contact in a big 18-minute stanza. And for 1 point, I've gone Felt. As above, 150 metres, busting tackles. He got a try, and finally, we actually got an offload on the board, which I love to see. So shout out to you, Felty. And a special mention to what I had for dinner, which was a spiral spud,
They are amazing.
which are fantastic. It's like an infinite potato scallop, which is basically my favourite food.
Unfortunately, they're like $9.50. They're probably $11 at the footy.
You could
No
probably
doubt.
you could probably buy the thing off Temu for like $2 to make it at home.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I just never had that click in my head until just now.
That's a
thinking,
great idea.
That is a great
That
idea.
is a
Let's
really
get
good
on
idea.
Temu and see what we
Yeah,
can find.
we'll get on to
but,
that.
But I love them. And my kids eat them. Get them.
They're fantastic.
The best part, my youngest gets one, and so I'm buying 3 basically, 2 kids and me.
So you're $50 in the hole.
Yeah, pretty much. But my youngest she can only manage to eat about half of one.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely.
So I'll have 1.5.
What's your style for eating it? What's your plan of attack here? What do you do?
Okay. It's not like a Dagwood dog where you know,
Yeah.
hot down the hatch.
You can do it on the little top bit.
You could, but I don't. So I just grab the side and just sort of tear it off.
So you just
Like
got
each loop.
like some corn.
No. So it's starting at the top.
Yep.
You got the loop bit at the top.
Yep.
I actually sometimes just break it off with my hand and eat it like a potato scallop.
That's what I do. I
Multiple
do the
potato
hand
scallops.
for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're trying to eat it and it's all over your bloody face.
Right.
So what I do is I hold it in one hand.
Yeah.
And then I'll break chunks off
Yeah.
with my other hand and eat it.
You just get the normal chicken salt one.
Yeah, normal chicken salt.
Because I think you can get cheesy chicken salt or something. The cheesy or cheese and bacon.
Sounds too fancy for me.
Cheese and
I
bacon
actually prefer just straight up salt on my potato scallops.
Oh,
Chicken salt for chips, salt for a roast.
okay.
We could be quitting our job here.
Oh, he's found the
Really?
Temu. He's found it.
They're like $33 each. For the,
$33.
For the thing you put the potato in and then you just turn the handle and it.
You're joking.
It makes the spiral.
It makes a
Oh my
spiral.
lord.
You also need a deep fryer. That's the problem.
I've got one of them too, so that's all right.
All right, next Tuesday.
We're going
at
to Billy's.
Yeah, we're at Billy's next Tuesday.
Bill, did you have 3, 2, 1s or did you? I saw your little.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do something
Flashed up
clever.
there.
Feel free to bash them out.
That's okay. Just off the top of your head, I'll write them down.
Yeah, punch them
Just
out.
ditto. Just ditto to everyone else. 3 points, Cotter.
Easy.
You know who, and just a quick mention about this, I think I might have mentioned it in our Jibber Jabber chat, our Patreon chat during the game. Is it just me or does Murray Talangi look like he's a little bit off the pace or he's lost a bit of confidence? Just watch him. Watch him in defence. No, it's not Scott Drinkwater, but just watch him next. He just doesn't look like he's 100% to me.
I think he's still recovering a bit.
A little bit of that, or if he's just there's something happening with Val and they're not quite clicking, or he's lost a bit of confidence. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but every time he gets the ball, he seems to be a bit of a handbrake now. Whereas previously he would cut and run and he was off.
Yeah, really good.
He's a bit off the pace.
Interesting.
So I don't know whether he is still carrying a bit of an injury, and that's, as people have mentioned, everyone's carrying a bit of something. But injury wise.
Well, as Pete says, watch drinking in defence. So I'm going to start watching
Muzz. In attack, not so much. He doesn't get to defend much out there. Well, actually, he does because Val misses all the fucking tackles.
Well,
so.
I was going to suggest possibly if there was, and I'm not saying there is, I'm not starting any rumours, but if there was a bit of a thing with Val and Mars, maybe it's a defensive end.
It could be.
Not sort of, covering each other.
Muzz is always covering for Val's friggin' missed
Maybe.
tackles.
So you're saying Mars has sore shoulders?
He would be. He's got some big shoulders, that fella.
So no, I'll watch that next game. I'm going to keep an eye on Mars.
You'll be fine next game. We'll score
No
triple.
doubt. Yes, we're a triple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it first. Buzz for a triple.
Yes.
Pete, are you listening?
Yep, 100%. Hey, Bill, I've just noticed you've given 3 points to Cole.
Yeah.
Cole from Molly's.
Deserved.
2 points for Ahmed, the Uber driver.
Wait, Ahmed, the Uber driver, was a really nice bloke, all right?
Got you home?
Yeah.
Did you Uber all the way to your place?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much that was?
That'd be
$55.
That's a bargain.
Yeah. Well, the first time I ordered one, it was 85. I went,
Man, I'm thinking 120. I'm shocked how cheap that is.
55. He's from Kenya.
Really?
How far do you think out of town he lives?
Dude, it's a fair way.
It's not that far.
It's not that far.
It's a hot.
I'd probably get home just the same time as you guys from here.
It probably would be.
It's 22 minutes.
Maybe not me, but for him.
Yeah.
Next week, can't do it this week because I'm not driving home. Next week, we'll do it. When you get home, we'll message and we'll see how it goes. But no speeding.
No speeding.
No speeding.
Oh, that's no
So it
fun.
says old mate in the flash beamer.
No fooling. No, I do have a speed limit. Haven't had a speeding fine in over a decade.
That just means you haven't been caught,
Essentially.
essentially.
Yeah.
Round 24 kicks off Saturday night for the Cowboys. Saturday afternoon, in fact, 5:30 p.m. It's actually a double header. If you get down to the stadium a little bit early, you'll watch the ladies take on, I believe, the Titans.
Yes, I think you're correct.
And I think that's at 3. And then the Cowboys are playing the Raiders at 5:30 p.m. The
Weren't
boys.
we saying
and then-
last week we like a double header?
Yes.
And the gods have listened to us.
And I was told in no uncertain terms that it was a bad idea from various people.
Not me.
No, not you, not necessarily. And look what happened this week.
Amazing.
It's happening. It's all over
You
the
know,
place.
you know what this means? You can have a spiral spud for the women's, and then you can go back for more in the men's.
Oh.
Double up.
No, I'm going to get this device off Timu.
the
Timu and
Timu,
make my
yeah.
own. Get a deep fryer.
And knock them up.
I would make it in an air fryer.
Oh, you probably.
Then it would be a healthy spiral spud.
Potentially.
Oh, the amount of oil you have to put on it to get it crispy, man.
Leave the skin
A
on.
little bit. Yeah.
I like a skin on potato.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a jacket potato.
I'm not good at
a
cutting the
spiral
skin off.
jacket potato.
No, the skin has to come off for mash, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, for mash.
Oh, yeah, for mash.
Yeah. Someone, no, I'm not going to dob her in, but I am. My wife actually leaves the skin on for
what?
mashing potato.
Really?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah.
That's a little bit unusual.
It's supposed to be healthier. Or
It
something,
is.
but
And look, it tastes the same, but
I hope you're not buying brushed.
It doesn't.
You're not buying brushed, are you? I just eat a little dirt.
Yeah, it's a bit of roughage.
I can't get around brushed. I'm sorry. I know they're cheaper, but
It's not. Yeah,
There's a line.
It's not worth. Not if you're eating
no.
But if you're gonna peel them too, then it's just like
the red
But
one.
you're just getting your peelers is covered in dirt,
The red potatoes are the.
especially when you roast them. Have you had those? Shout out to Lambert's. Have you had those red purple ones from Lambert's?
Yeah.
It's like a purple sweet potato.
Right.
When you roast them, they caramelize into like this gooey.
Cut it out.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It is absolutely incredible.
Shout out to
Get down to Lambert's.
Lambert's who.
Felty's favourite place.
Yes.
If you need some brisket to smoke, head to Lambert's.
And if you already want one that's already smoked, head to Molly's.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. $15 crummy tonight. For some reason, we still haven't done that.
And I saw the cob loaves there on Saturday night, and they looked prime.
He put a post up about them the other day, and I nearly got in the car and went for a drive. That's so good, so good. Queensland Country Bank Stadium, 5:30 p.m, where the Cowboys line-up has changed. As it's no secret, everyone would have seen this. Scotty Drinkwater, Kyle Felt, Val Holmes, Viliama Vailea, Murray Talangi, Tom Dearden is your 1 to 6, but in number 7, it's the return of the Mac. Well, the big dog, not the Mac.
Big red dog.
The big red dog is back as halfback. I want to see this matchup. I want to see, not matchup, but this combination. Jake Clifford and Tom Dearden.
Yeah, this is exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I want to see Jake Clifford can kick.
Yeah. Shout out to Chad, great guest.
Yep.
But he's on the bench this week.
He's not even on the bench.
I was trying to be kind. He's on the reserves.
He's out. He's gone. Unless
there's an injury.
Toddy has a habit of changing the team last minute. So
Yeah, but not this. You're not gonna drop him and bring him back last minute.
You wouldn't think so. No, I'm not even going to say it. Geordie McLean, Reece Robson, Sam McIntyre, Helen Lukey, Kuli Kefu, and Ruben Cotter are your 8 to 13. Harrison Edwards, Thomas McHaley, Jackson Purdue, and Griffin Neem on the bench. And your reserves are Tommy Chester, Chad Townsend, feels funny saying that now, Jamal Shibasaki, Semi Valame, and Mali Bitangani is the newish fella. And then the Raiders are lining up as Kyo Weeks, Sebastian Chris, Matthew Timico, Ethan Strange, Xavier Savage, Adam Cook, Jamal Fogarty, Josh Papali'i, Tom Starling, Joseph Tarpanay, Hudson Young, Elliot Whitehead, and Morgan Smithies. It's pretty good. It's just salt and vinegar. Smithies.
I was thinking about the Morgan. I'm like, there's not too many Morgans kicking around.
Danny Levi, Emre Gula, Ata Mariotta, and Simi Sasagi on the bench. Albert Hopewati is their 18th man. There's a name. And Todd Smith is the referee. Toddy. Ashley Klein is the guy in the bunker. This could go poorly.
He's not my boy Goff.
Goffy.
No, I like Goffy.
Not a fan of Goffy
No,
anymore.
I like Goff.
Oh, you like Goffy?
No, I like Goff. I'm a fan of Goff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Goff.
This could be we got to turn it around this game.
So whichever referee you can't think of their face in their head, they might be all right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it's just,
Yes.
it's just like Goff. I can't think of who that is.
Well, he had the big moustache,
Yeah.
which I don't think he has anymore. I think he got rid of it.
Oh, okay.
But he was the one with the big moustache.
That must be strategic.
Yeah,
So you forget who he is.
maybe.
So you decided to grow one
Potentially.
and a half goatee.
Me?
This
I'm
is-
doing my best over here.
This is Tommy Dearden's 100th game.
In error.
Yes,
Congratulations and shout out to Tom. He is on fire.
he is.
Yep.
He's well and truly ahead of the other touted 6.
Origin starter.
Origin.
Yep.
Origin.
He gets better by the day.
I was going to say Origin saviour, but that was last year and the year before. Or
Year-
last year.
Year before, big time.
Yeah. Very good. And like I said, doubleheader with the NRLW. The ladies going down to the Eels at Totally Workwear Stadium in Brisbane on the weekend. 20 points to 6. Started well, but just went downhill from there, unfortunately. Chalking up another loss there. China Pilata getting over. And Kira Dibb converting. But other than that, no other scores on the board. And like I said, they're up against the Titans this week. So that could go well, although the Titans are pretty good. Pretty good. So the Cowboys are sitting in 9th, ladies, I'm talking, and the Titans are 5th.
We had a good win last week. Pretty high-scoring game, wasn't it?
The week before.
Was it like 38-34 or something?
It was. Let me just have a quick look.
I think it was a good win.
It was. I can't find it now. It was 38-34. You're right. Yes,
There you go.
against the Dragons here.
Yeah, great win.
So it was one of the, I think, the highest scoring NRLW game to date.
I think it would be, yeah. Yeah.
The highest Cowboys ladies score.
Yep.
And the highest score at QCB, obviously.
Great win.
For the ladies. So yeah, it was
Go the Cowboys.
it was huge. Unfortunately, they went down on the weekend just gone. So
That's,
it's ups and downs, and they're
Ups and downs.
still working out their combinations, and it's getting better.
Yeah, I think we've got a good team, though.
Now, straight after the game, Molly Malone's is running a publican's pick for the game against the Raiders. So if the Cows win, head over to Molly's for specials until 9:30 that night. But only if the Cowboys win. It includes food. So
Oh, that really includes food.
Yeah.
Now we are talking.
yeah, it's specials. So, but I'm curious to see what I want to see what a cob loaf is.
Well, he must be saving a bit of coin from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. The footy's just started, but nearly every time that Cole's done one of these promos,
we lose.
the Cowboys have not gone well.
Cole, what are you doing to us, brother?
It's
You're
jinxing us.
killing us.
It's not great.
You're
but,
killing us here.
Yeah, it's hasn't gone well. But anyway,
Rob, I reckon we get him on a podcast before the end of the season.
Yeah.
We just need to do a please explain.
exactly.
Yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Exactly right.
Reached over and plucked them out. That's terrible. New segment, which we started last week, which is the try or no try. Last week's was, is it better to have your poured spirits rather than in a can? And it was established that, the other bar down the other end, I forget what it's called, does actually do it this time. And now this is another pistol concoction. Are the Beverly Hills Cop movies better than the Lethal Weapon series? Now, I'm not going to ask Bill because he's not a movie watcher. So, have you seen any of these?
I think I asked Mum for a good movie once, and she put on Lethal Weapon.
Not a bad choice.
But that was well over a decade ago, and I don't know. Is it Lethal Weapons? Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Oh, I was nearly going to say someone else.
Nah, Mel Gibson, Danny Glover.
There you go.
Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 of them, but
Yeah, I remember seeing them on the DVD rack at home, thinking, how many of those movies did they want to make? But,
the first 3 are probably the best.
right.
Yeah, they're very good.
To me, they kind of feel like the same movie. Like, what's the difference between Beverly Hills Cops and Lethal Weapon? Like, one, you got Mel Gibson as a white guy, and you got, is it Danny Glover as
That's what he just said.
the other guy?
Yeah,
But the other one you've
the
got...
other guy.
Yeah.
Just say it.
the American guy.
Yeah.
And then the Beverly Hills, you got Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
And who's the other guy?
I don't know if there is another guy. Is there?
Is it just Eddie Murphy?
I don't know who he's off sidekick.
Surely
is.
they got an offsider. You always have an offsider.
He's
in cop
Axel
movies.
Foley.
Beverly Hills Cop.
You know the song Axel F?
Yeah.
That's Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, you're right. It looks like it is just Eddie Murphy.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, literally just type Beverly into my Google and it come up Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F.
Yeah.
2024.
I'm gonna go
That's,
Lethal Weapon.
that's the latest release.
Yeah, right.
I'm going Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I'm Lethal Weapon.
Yep. But there is a third answer to this question, Rob.
Is there?
There is.
Oh.
Naked Gun.
Now, see, that's a parody. See, because that's a parody of
Leslie
these
Nielsen.
movies. Yeah, but
one
that's
of the best comedic actors of our lifetime.
I'm not knocking. I love
Naked Gun. It's fantastic.
That sounds like my kind of movie. I like parodies.
You would love, I think, you'd love The Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen and O.J. Simpson.
It's a parody of all of these kind of 80s cop movies like Beverly Hills Cops and Lethal Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
knock yourself out.
But with that Leslie Nielsen humour,
yeah,
which is sort of that dry.
check it out. I think you'd like it.
It's great.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever
you
seen?
won't.
I'll quiz my parents about it and see what they
You ever
reckon.
seen Police Academy?
No.
Again,
Fantastic movie. All of these 80s, was it 80s and 90s? All of these are fantastic movies.
80s and 90s, yeah.
Yeah. Police Academy was really good.
There's like 5 movies I've watched from the 90s, and that's it. Actually, I only just started watching Talladega Nights for the first time the other
Yep.
day,
Brilliant.
but I fell asleep halfway through.
Oh, this guy.
So
That doesn't say much.
Haven't finished it.
It's not a good endorsement for the movie.
I personally am not much of a Will Ferrell fan.
I love him.
Really?
I think he's
So,
hilarious.
Nah, it's not really my cup of tea.
Step Brothers?
Bit like most Adam Sandler movies, except for his latest and his very, very earliest stuff. Like all the Adam Sandler stuff, I'm not really into.
What's the one where he's a diamond trader or something?
Yeah, fantastic movie. His last two, the Hoops movie and Rough Edges or whatever it's called,
When
the
he's-
Diamond one. Great
real
movies.
serious.
Is that Adam Sandler?
Fantastic movies, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. And like, Happy Gilmore, great movie. But all that like Little Nicky and stuff, that's just not.
Yeah, see, I like 50 First Dates. I like
That's a good movie.
Billy Madison,
Yep.
Waterboy. Waterboy's a personal favourite.
Yeah.
See, and we were saying you didn't watch movies.
I've watched heaps of Adam Sandler movies. I've got my little picks that I do watch and I will watch. But then love airplanes. Still haven't watched the new Top Gun.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
offensive.
You've got to watch that.
I'm actually pissed off I missed it at the cinemas because I'm gonna do that person and never did it. And
It could be the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life. I had a birthday party themed around Top Gun.
That was your 40th, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my 40th. Well, let's not mention. Let's not mention ages on the podcast, Rob.
Come on. I'm above you there, don't worry.
Ixnay on the 40th, eh?
Just after 43, you stop counting.
Yeah, I've stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You missed
Billy,
that.
get on Top Gun, please.
I've got to try and get to the cinema for Deadpool and Wolverine.
I watched that.
I just don't do the cinema. I just
Cinema's good. I mean, popcorn.
The thought about going somewhere to sit down in some creepy ass little place where someone probably got beaten off in the seat before you.
Thanks.
I can't do the cinema.
Well, you don't walk in there with a black light. I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
Just don't sit in the back row, mate. Just sit down the front.
It's probably no better.
It's a little better.
I can't tell you. I can't speak from experience, but allegedly.
I don't want to get too sidetracked, but did you ever go to the movie marathons in like the late 90s, early 2000s?
You took a pillow.
Weren't they good?
And you didn't watch much of the movie.
No.
Yeah, this is
that
what
was
I'm
fantastic.
talking about. These cinemas are still there. Oh no, sorry, not the one here, but Reddings would still be there.
Yeah,
from
Reds
then.
are still there.
Hopefully
Yep.
new seats by then.
Yeah, we'd do the movie marathon. You get out like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and your parents will pick you up.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good times.
I can't imagine leaving my kid in a cinema for like overnight these days.
No, not anymore.
Certainly not
It would be
their age
chaos.
now.
It would be chaos these days.
Yeah.
There was a fight in one of them, one or two. Like,
I'm sure.
There was some dude in the front row. He got like his shirt pulled over and everyone just laid into him.
Well,
that was towards the end of the reign of the movie marathon.
Yeah.
That could have been the end.
No wonder they got canned.
Yeah, no surprise.
Was Reading cinemas like always superior to the ones in the city?
I don't know
think so.
about because they were newer.
Newer.
But then the city ones sort of underwent a bit of a reno, and I think they became a bit more superior.
Right. Because I remember my mum always said, like, if I'm going to take you to any movies, it's going to be Readings because I'm not having a human giraffe sit in front of me and I can't see anything.
Yeah, well, that was an issue with the old town cinemas. It was a little flat.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 'cause
Whereas
Readings
Reading
was like,
Reading put in the better
Angle.
pitch. That's a better word than what I was going to say. And then the city one revamped and they uprighted them a little bit more. Plus, they
Yeah.
brought in I don't know they gold class or
Yeah.
Titan. I don't know if Titan X or whatever they
Titans
call it.
Reading.
Yeah, right.
Over here they call it. I don't know what they call it actually.
We've really
VMAX.
fixed this table.
VMAX, I
VMAX,
think.
something like that. But now it's the city, City Central or whatever.
yeah, the BCC.
and they're even
whatever.
better. But they seem smaller.
They're very small. Yeah, they're small cinemas. It's like a multiplex.
But then again, these days you probably wouldn't fill a giant cinema. So
Friends, this is why you go to arena.
you know, I only live up the road from it, and I've not been there in probably 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I haven't-
Arena is genuinely pretty good. Popcorn's cheap as hell.
Except when you the grumpy old guy selling tickets.
No, he's happy with those.
Is he?
They got FPOS now too.
Oh, because it used to be cash only.
Nah, FPOS. You can take food and drinks in.
Yeah, right.
Seriously, it's a hidden gem.
Right. So they've laxed a little.
Have
on
you
the
been,
rules.
ever been
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Arena?
We used to go there with the scouts because they would let us they'd do like discounts for the scouts.
Yeah.
Which then it seemed odd that sometime after that was when it became like an adults only cinema for old people.
Well, adult only is an implication.
No, not that kind of adult only. Like,
Yeah. No. We know what you're saying.
yeah. So it was like, and then it just made it not appealing for children at all. So people stopped taking their kids there, and I just thought it was just some cinema owned by some grumpy old fellow who didn't want to.
It absolutely was for a while there, but I think it's a little.
Do they screen any of like the good new stuff?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Deadpool and Wolverine's there right now. And Borderlands movie, which apparently is rating terribly, but I want to see it anyway.
I went there once.
Isn't
I
that
was
a
the
game?
only person in
Yes.
the whole cinema. It was amazing. It was like in a lounge room. I actually got my phone out. I'm checking Facebook. There's
Right.
no one cared. Like, it was just me.
Well, no, I wouldn't care if you.
Walked out at one point, got some more popcorn, walked back in.
Yeah, well,
Seriously, it was fantastic.
what were you watching? No, it's that. It was a Pee Wee Herman special.
I honestly can't remember. No, I
Cinema by
I
yourself.
can't remember.
You don't
what
want to
it
go
was.
into a cinema and sit on funky chairs that people have been sitting in. That's
It
what
was,
Morgan was doing on his own.
It was an unpopular movie, I could tell you that. It was something that most people wouldn't have wanted to see. But
Weekend
it
at
was,
Bernie's 7.
It was a real niche. It was Naked Gun 6.
Like I'm pretty sure it was Kung Fu Panda that I saw there, like the first one.
Wow, that is going
Yeah.
back.
Now, that's a movie I'm surprised they show. I wouldn't have thought Naked.
This was
Naked Gun. I wouldn't have thought Kung Fu Panda would be
Naked Gun on
either.
that.
But this was in Scouts like back, probably
yeah, okay.
2008ish maybe.
The
when
very
the movie came
first
out.
Kung Fu Panda.
While you look that
was
up-
well before.
Here's an idea. Would you guys go see a Cowboys game, away game at the cinema?
That
Don't-
would be prime.
That'd be good.
Weren't they doing that?
I think they were doing it during
20.
like maybe during COVID or during like writer strikes when they were making movies and they need to do other stuff.
Maybe writer strikes. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense that they would do that during COVID.
Yeah, you got me there. You got me there.
Squeeze everybody into a air conditioned where the wind does not, the air does not recycle.
Yeah, you got me there.
Or does recycle. So the first Kung Fu Panda was 2008.
So yeah, my guess was bang on.
Get out of town. That is madness.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's also in year 7. So
Okay. Jesus. All right. Very good. What were we talking about? I've lost track now. We've gone into the movies. Oh, Tipping Comp.
the Beverly
Tipping
Hills
Cop.
Cop. But yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah.
I'm happy to talk about the tip and comp. I did well.
You did all right this week.
Except
Yes,
for
you
the
did.
Cowboys, I got 7.
Yeah, nicely done. There's a few that got 7 this week, and where is he? I've missed you, Cowboy Chicken, on the main.
Are you still top 10?
No,
No, I've had a bit of a fall.
I grabbed the top 10 this week and just assumed you were in it, but you're not.
No,
So
people have used jokers.
there's a few jokers used this week. You can thank me later, ladies and gentlemen, for using my joker. But Hale 7 is now leading the comp on 130 points with a 202 margin. Equally, Lee Lewis Driving School on 130 points, 225 margin. Both of them used a joker. Lee Lewis Driving School picked 7. So that was well done there. I didn't have a look at which one they missed. Penthouse in third on 128 along with Get Your Tips Out. And on 126 is Graham C89 and ESPN 89132700. 125 is Traxxas on the Ranch, and 124 points is BJK 1984, Kyle Felt Me Up, and Josh 955. So 6 points separates the top 10 at the moment with only a few rounds left. So
So I fell out of the 10. I'm only in 12.
you're into, it's not too far behind. I'm in 34th. My joker pumped me right up into 34th.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I got 6 this week, so that gave me 12 points. Mal's Pie is number 1, 7, as you said. You're still in 79th, though, now.
Tell you what, we were pretty even there for a while, and you have absolutely pumped me by like 50 points now.
Well,
50 spots.
Yeah. But you've got a joker left, don't you?
No, I've used them all.
Oh, I can only
Fresh
see
out.
2. Oh, no, you have used them all. I'm looking at Pistol. Pistol's got 1 left.
Sad, hey?
Pistol's in 89th. He's got a joker left. He only got 4 this week, though.
Yeah, this is bad for me.
Yeah.
I might come last.
The Potato used their joker and picked 7.
Oh, that sucks.
But only on 88 points. So the Potato had a poor start to the season.
At this rate, I could get overtaken by the Joker, Potato.
The Potato. Over at the on the Patreon exclusive ladder, Get Your Tips Out is at the top of that one. They're 4th or equal 2nd, I suppose, or equal 4th. I don't know in the main comp, but they are leading this comp on 128. Kyle Felt Me Up is in second on 124, so there's 4 points clear with a joker in hand for Get Your Tips Out. So Get Your Tips Out is going to be hard, very hard to beat in the coming weeks. Cowboy Chicken third in that one.
Yeah.
Nice one, Billy. Layla was driving school in fourth. Trax is on the ranch in fifth, and Como 99 is in fifth there as well. So, yeah, heating up over there. But let's get into round number 20. What are we up to? 24?
Yeah, we are
24.
24. Yes.
Struth.
Yep.
Struth. Getting towards the end of the season. Right
Yeah,
here,
right
we're going to
up
have
there.
some people that we're going to talk to in the off season. Look, I'm just going to put that out there. You know, you say things.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, for
Touch
the-
wood.
for the season. Touch wood. Touch all the wood. Oh, he's hit submit this week. Well done.
It's getting ahead of a game.
Round 24 kicks off Thursday night, 7:50 p.m. at Blue Bet Stadium. The Panthers $1.60 Storm, $2.35. Pistol has gone the Storm by 6. The Potato has gone the Panthers by 10. Normally it just does a zero margin, but I forgot to change that. So it's going Storm by 10, Panthers by 10. Bill.
I've gone the Storm by 6.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I reckon you can't have that many points put on you by Para. Granted that Para still didn't win, but you can't have that many points put on you by Para and then get beaten, or then beat the Storm the next week. My theory.
It's a theory.
That's the best I got.
Yes, all right. Morgs.
I've gone Panthers by 2. Ooh. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a tight one.
Tight one.
Yep.
Tight like a tiger. I'm going to go Panthers by 6. On Friday the 16th, it's 6 p.m. at Four Pines Park. Manly is hosting the Warriors. Manly are $1.17. The Warriors are $5 even. The Potato has picked Manly. Pistol, of course, has gone the New Zealand Warriors. Bill.
Oh, I've gone Manly for this one.
Very good. Morgan.
Manly 2.
I am also going Manly. 8 p.m. Allianz Stadium. Roosters are $1.15. The Eels are $5.50. Peter has, of course, gone the Eels.
He would.
He's going for that Cowboys climb, clearly.
Every year.
The Potato, and he wonders why. The Potato has gone the Roosters. Morgan.
Roosters for me too, please.
Yeah, I'm going the Roosters as well. And Saturday the 17th at Salter Oval.
Where's that?
3 p.m. I think we've looked this up before, but it's the Bulldogs.
Yeah, right.
So you probably don't care. Bulldogs are $1.48. The Dolphins are $2.65. Pistol has gone fins up. The Potato has gone fins up. Bill.
We're going the Bulldogs.
Going the doggies. Woof woof. Here we go. Here we go.
It's in Bundy.
Bundy.
We're going the Dogs.
Going the Dogs in
Yeah,
Bundy.
we're going the Dogs in Bundy.
Yeah, some way. They're on a little bit of a roll. Although I have a feeling they're going to drop off at some point.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah, is it though?
I enjoyed them coming last.
I don't even-
That was
I don't
a
even-
highlight for me.
I don't even know who plays for the Bulldogs, but I just know that they're playing well. So.
Crichton.
Yeah.
Stephen Crichton.
Right.
That's true.
That's all you need to know.
That's all I know. Yeah. And is it Toby Sexton? Is there half
Fox.
or something? Yeah, Fox.
Foxy. Yep.
Fox.
Yeah, that's about it.
Right. Yeah, other than that, I don't know. It's got Phil Gould in there somewhere too. Probably not in the
Yeah,
running
I
squad.
don't know why he's associated with it. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
He can do better.
5:30 p.m. Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Cowboys $1.52. Raiders $2.55. The Potato has gone the Cowboys. Pistol has gone the Cowboys. Billy has gone.
The Cowboys.
Morgan has
Yep.
gone.
Cowboys new look.
And Rob is going the Cowboys as well, strangely. 7:35 p.m. Campbelltown Stadium. The Tigers $2.55. The Rabbitohs $1.52. Pistol has gone the Tigers. Ew. The Potato has gone the Rabbits. Bill.
I've gone the Stripy Cats.
Stripy Cats, eh?
Yeah.
Very
I
good.
got a feeling. I think a tiger would beat a rabbit any day of the week.
You
so
would think so.
You'd like to think so.
I'd like to think so. Problem is the rabbits.
Well, if it's the Monty Python rabbit, then you better look out.
There's probably about 150 of them as well against one tiger. Morgan, that's your name.
I will go the Cardinal and Myrtle. Thank you.
Disgusting. I'm going to go the black and gold. West Tigers. I don't know. Is it black and gold? It was just black and orange.
Black and orange,
Black
I
and
think.
orange.
I think it's more orange and gold.
Yeah, fair enough. Sunday the 18th, 2 p.m, Wynn Stadium. The Dargans, $1.53. The Tits, $2.50. Pistol has gone the Tits. The Potato has gone the Dargans.
And I too have gone the Dargans.
Ooh, Morgan.
Up the dogs.
At the Dargs, I too am going the Dargs. 4:05 p.m. PointsBet Stadium. Sharks $1.38. The Knights $3.05. Pistol has gone the Knights. Potato's gone the Knights. Bill has gone
The Sharks?
ooh.
I'm a Bill. I'm going Sharks.
Going Sharks. I too am going the Sharks. And the bye this week is Brisbane Broncos. Ha. That gives
Suck it.
Gives Walshy his time. I've gone all home teams. I've just realised. That generally doesn't bode well, but we'll see what happens there. And that's going to be round 24. Interesting. We'll see what comes out of this one. It's heating up the top. It's getting cool. It's heating up. It's getting cool. I don't know what I'm saying. Supercoach at supercoach.com. No, Supercoach NRL. I don't know where it is. Piggy Riddles is winning that one on 26,415 points. Norfolk and Chance is in second, 26,266. And Big Wheelie and Mike Hunt is 26,241. I'm in 12th, about 3,000 points behind. Oak Valley Chalks Billy is about 1,000 points behind me in 14th.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to think about what I'm doing and then do it better next year, I think.
Well, I'm in a public league and it's in the finals already and I didn't even realise. So I lost my first round. I was third and I played second and lost. So, but I've got a second chance. So I'm playing a second chance this week. Anyway, Catastrophe is in 15th on 22,172 and Hounds of Justice, Peter, 19,812 in 19th of 25. Well done, Pete. It's good work. I'm glad you decided to do Supercoach this year. Makes the rest of us look amazing.
That's true.
Very good. And I think it's time for one of these. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week where if you've got glitches in your switches and something wrong with your hard drive and your laptop's just shutting down and your antivirus needs virus anting, then you need to call Morgan from Fusion Networks.
Here I am.
Here we are for Not Pistols Multi.
Yeah, we're taking over.
We are taking over once again, and it is an easy 6-legger. We've picked 2 legs each over here, and I mean it's not huge, but look, it's going to win.
It's not as juiced up as Pete normally does.
Is it? Are we ever as juiced as Pete?
No, we're a bit more sensible.
That's right.
But that's why Pete's sick tonight.
It's going to kick off on, well, let me just have a look at when this does kick off. It is on Thursday. Actually, Thursday night. The very first leg is the first game of the round. It's the Panthers up against the Storm. We're taking the Panthers, just head-to-head. Panthers, easy win. No dramas. Then we're going to go into a little 2-leg same game multi on Friday night, where this is Billy's leg. This is we're taking Manly to win, to beat the Wars, and Hamali Olakawatu to score. That's the little same game 2-legger. He's going to throw in there, and then on that same night, the Roosters to beat the Eels. So that's the cheapest leg, but it's a shoe-in. It's going to win.
Yeah.
Then we turn to Saturday, where we go the Gold Coast Suns up against the Melbourne Demons. We're going to take the Suns head-to-head. And then we're just going completely left field here. Not even on the field. It's, I believe, in the Octagon.
Yes.
Yes, it is in the cage.
The cage.
The cage.
Is it a cage or an octagon?
It's both.
Both.
It's an octagon. It's a cage in the shape of an octagon.
Does it have a roof?
There's no roof. No, there's no roof, but there is a door.
But so this is straight up UFC.
This is UFC, yeah.
This is MMA.
It's in Australia, in Perth.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
there you
so
go.
this is a little Perth local card.
This is Sunday afternoon at 2:30. It's Dricus
Duh.
Duplessis
Plessis.
versus Israel Adesanya.
Israel
Adesanya.
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 Yep.
They call him 5 for short. Drake is 2 plus 3.
Okay.
Don't hear it.
Duplessis.
2 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
his
okay,
name's
don't worry.
Duplessis.
I don't get it either.
They call Drake as 5. 'Cause 2 plus 3.
Duplessis.
I only know him as DDP.
I know, but Duplessis sounds like 2 plus 3.
Duplessis.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was when you're saying. Yeah,
2 plus 3. Duplessis.
Okay, that's why he's got.
Yeah,
Do you want me to
I
clap?
see it.
I'll clap when you're supposed to laugh. You ready?
Yeah, I get it. DDP. We call him DDP.
Anyway, you put it together. It's 6 legs. You power play it. It comes out to $14.73. It's not huge,
It's not huge.
but if you throw $20 on it, it pays what?
$336.91 after you power play it.
Very good. And as we worked out, Morgan's power play is better than my power play for some reason.
I think it's because I lose all the time.
And because all you ever do is put these bets
Yeah,
on.
pretty much. It's
Yeah.
a weekly bet, but doesn't win.
Yeah. So they're feeling sorry for you.
You imagine Pete's. You imagine Pete's.
For some reason, they keep giving me less good odds.
Pete must be for a roof when he does power play. Better say,
His would be paying about $812.
yeah, it really
So-
would be. They know they got fish on with Pete.
Anyway, 4 cups of coffee there will get you, $800, $600, something.
I think Drekus has a good chance. I would have gone, if we really wanted to juice it, I would have gone KO, TKO.
Yep.
I think he's a really good chance against Israel 4 rounds. I think Israel 5 rounds. I think Israel's cooked. This is for the belt.
Right.
This is for the strap.
Okay.
But I think Israel's cooked.
Strap
He's been
or-
out of the game
Is
for
it
a
a
while.
strap or a belt?
It's a belt, but we call it a strap.
We?
We being UFC fans.
Right.
Yeah, so it's for the strap.
I call it a belt.
Belt. It is technically a belt. It's got a buckle. But
I call
it's
it
a strap.
I call it a cummerbund.
It is a common bun. It's a very pretty one.
Yeah,
It's got
exactly.
diamonds in it and all sorts of stuff. It's pretty
Really?
fancy. Yeah, it's worth quite a bit. But yeah, we're pretty sure DDP will get up over Adesanya.
Okay.
Adesanya, sorry.
Adesanya.
Yeah, everyone used to call him Adesanya, but he came out and said, my name's not Adesanya, it's Adesanya.
Isn't there a soccer player, Adesanya?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm thinking of...
You thinking of Neymar?
No, God, no.
No?
No, Adesanya. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of?
I do not know.
What's that TV show
That narrows it down.
about soccer?
Ted, the one.
Yeah, Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso?
Yeah, I think there's a player in that whose name's Adesanya.
Gotcha.
Or Adesanya.
I haven't actually seen that. Is it good?
It's great.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
It is brilliant.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Keep an eye out for Coach's episode.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Who would be the...
You can't miss it.
Who would be the NRL's Ted Lasso?
Oh,
On the spot.
the NRL's Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
So someone who's... Okay, you haven't watched the show, so you...
I know the gist of it. It's an American coach who goes over to
NFL coach
do
originally.
soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't remember the reason why he goes to the...
But he's like a real softy or something, isn't he? That's the impression I get.
He has like a positive approach
Gotcha.
to everything.
Yeah.
But he has his own little personal demons that I won't give the show away because you might watch it one day.
He's addicted to coke.
No,
Okay, not
he's,
that.
he's not signing keto tickets.
Yeah, gotcha.
Or, prank's gone wrong. No, it's, just watch it.
Yeah,
It's a good
okay.
show. It's very positive. But
I will check it out.
you'll see why.
I've got a few to add to the list. I've got to check out Pete's Prison Break.
Yeah, just season 1, maybe
Just
2.
season 1?
1 or 2. Don't
Yeah.
go beyond that.
Okay. I saw it's on Netflix or now or something, so it'd be easier for me to watch.
Tell you what, tell him you'll watch that if he watches Game of Thrones.
That's not bad.
He won't.
I can't see him getting through it.
He won't.
Too heavy.
It's too heavy. It's
Too heavy, too
complex.
long.
It's too complex.
He's going to need a notepad.
Yeah, that's why he won't watch it. It's too complex
Bloody
for him.
Lannister and Stark. He's going to be like, the red string on the
Yeah.
wall. That's going to be him.
Yeah, it's too nuanced. It's too much nuance.
A lot of nuance.
The playlist.
Yes, for playlist.
Pistol has added the boss, Bruce Springsteen. I'm on fire, which I think has something to do with eating a lot of chili.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Or is that,
I'm not
Rain
too
on
across the song I'm on fire. I know a few of the Boss's songs, but not that one.
I'm on fire.
That does not help me one
That's
bit.
literally how it goes.
Really?
It almost.
All right.
Yeah, I've actually mistaken myself for Bruce Springsteen, right?
It's pretty close. It's pretty close. There's only a subtle difference.
I tell you what, if that gets flagged on YouTube,
If that gets flagged on YouTube, I will give you $1,000.
oh, done. Sneak it in, Bill.
That's on the record.
I'll split it with you.
Lock that in.
Yeah, I guess you'd be Photoshop skills.
Yeah, I've gone something a little bit left field here. It's a band you may never have. Look, I've never heard of them.
Say, have you ever heard of it?
No. Airborne. AIRBOURNE. Like
Good wordplay.
Airborne. Yeah, very good. Back in the game. Now, the theory here is Clifford's back in the game. So I've picked Back in the Game. And it's actually not a bad little rock track.
It's heavy. I heard a little snippet before.
Too heavy. It's good. It's not too. It's good. It's not great. It's good.
What have I gone? I've gone Smashing Pumpkins.
You have.
Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Great.
Off their 1979 album, I believe.
Great song.
Yeah, really good song. Good.
That was one of the first CDs I bought. Was
Yeah.
the Smashing Pumpkins double.
The double.
Yes.
Yeah. It was one of the best albums I think ever made.
Ooh.
You don't hear much Pumpkins anymore either. Maybe on Power 100.
They're in my lists.
Yeah.
But probably not on public.
Not on Triple J.
I'm pretty sure you're not
Definitely not hearing it on Triple J, that's for sure.
No. Bill, did you have a song for us?
Yeah, I looked through my songs and I sort of came to the decision of Walk by Pantera. Because 5 minutes to go, there was a lot of people walking.
Look, you're not wrong there.
And about as angry as heavy metal can make you is about as angry as a lot of them were.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my themed song for this week.
Yeah. Look, I can relate to that. The anger, not so much the walk. I had to get up and walk away from my, because I watch it on my computer and stream it, and I had to get up and walk away from it because I didn't want to damage anything.
Smart move.
Yeah. As I told Carsten, I think 2 minutes into the game, I actually closed my office door because the kids were watching, looking at me through the door, and I'm like, I better close that because this is not going to go well.
I think I saw somewhere that's written somewhere over the weekend.
Yeah. We've got a suggestion from Como. I think he threw this one in potentially last week, maybe the week before even. Sorry, Como, we didn't see this one, or I didn't see. It's me. Put it on me. He's thrown in a bit of Alan Jackson, Freight Train. So I'm not an Alan Jackson listener, but I'm going to throw this one in the playlist.
If you can find it.
I've got it right here.
Is it on Spotify?
It is on Spotify.
That's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure Alan Jackson had like this big standoff with like the digital market, saying basically I'm not putting any of my shit on there.
Really?
No, that was Garth Brooks. I got them mixed up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
that's why it makes sense.
In my head, they're identical.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Well, let me just check. Can I get Garth Brooks on? Ooh, you can. You can get Garth Brooks.
But is it Garth Brooks though?
Well, it says it. Friends in Low Places, live.
I got a look.
Garth Brooks' greatest hits. I mean, that's him, isn't it? I don't know. That one's not. That's the sounds of Garth Brooks. That's someone else.
Yeah, and then the rest of the other ones are live.
Yeah, they're all live.
Yeah. No, that's...
Oh, what if I go Garth Brooks? Yeah, you're right.
You won't get his studio stuff on there. You have to buy the
Interesting.
physical thing. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a documentary about him.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Someone told me about it, but
Just doesn't want to get his... Apparently you have to have a shitload of plays on Spotify to make anything.
I watched a short one day and it had Snoop Dogg in it, and he was saying I got my billionth stream the other day and it was worth 45 grand.
Yeah.
Which, if you do the maths, it's like it's like fractions of a cent.
I can't
per play.
understand. So how are they making their money now? I don't artists.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I know Taylor Swift still actually sells CDs.
Yeah, and then Snoop Dogg gets endorsements for the American Olympic team. So.
Well, Snoop's getting his money from other avenues, clearly.
I think,
Endorsements, movie appearances, whatnot.
Yeah, I was hearing a thing the other day that apparently you could just pay like a fee and Snoop Dogg would just rock up and say, "Yo, I'm Snoop Dogg," and then do his thing and leave. It's just the thing he does. Like, he's just taking Cameo to the next level.
That's how he's doing all the menu logs and all that. You know, all that stuff. Yeah.
How much?
It's sizable. Well, I think on Cameo itself, he was only, when I looked probably 2 or 3 years ago, he was $800.
That's not bad.
I didn't think it was that bad.
That's
But then it became a point where people were like, "Oh, I could get any celebrity to plug my stuff." So then they split it into personal cameos and business cameo.
Right.
And then personal cameo, $500, like business, and it was like from X dollars, whatever.
and a 1% share of your profit margin or something,
probably.
depending on the product.
I got Trent from SPF a cameo from T-Pain. Remember T-Pain?
Vaguely, yeah.
He was a rapper who had a real hit song, kind of a one-hit wonder.
Yep.
And the name of the song escapes me, but I got him a cameo from T-Pain once. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
T-Pain's just done it from like his bed or something, like, you know.
Yeah. I had a look through some of those, and you can. There's some very D-list celebrities you can get, but there's a lot of sports people on there.
Oh yeah, big time.
You can get Bruce Buffer as well from the UFC. So
Yeah.
he'll like announce your birthday just like he does like
pretty
fighters
cool.
in the ring. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
But he's money.
Yeah, that's the trouble. All the good ones are a bit money.
Could you?
Yeah, just
There is an
it
Australian version of Cameo that is basically for
called
sports people.
Swish.
Swish, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because I got I might have been with one of my AFL membership, or I think it was my AFL membership, and I got like a $25 Swish voucher.
Your West Coast.
Yeah, I got a West Coast membership.
Hey, you want to get a refund on gold membership?
It's because it comes with KO for 12 months.
Yeah, right. Okay, smart.
So the price of that
Alone.
alone
Helps out.
significantly less than $30 a month or whatever it was for KO.
Yeah, nice. That's smart.
Yeah. Plus I got like me lanyard, me hat still coming, but got me pin, got me badge, got me sticker,
Where about around town?
and I got I don't know, there's some other vouchers,
Yeah.
like $25 at Swish.
What a bargain.
I could get what's his name?
There's a lot of
Ben
analytics.
Cousins. I could get Ben Cousins
Ben Cousins.
to do a Swish for me.
I bet. He's actually on the straight and narrow now.
Yeah,
Yeah, good on him.
100%.
Yeah, he's like a sports reporter or something now, and he's back in the AFL community, so he seems to be going good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get like heaps of Cowboys too. You got Scott Drinkwater, $110. Val Holmes, $220. Matty Bowen, $110. Kyle Felt, $110. Ruben Cotter, $165.
Who's up there? Who's the cheapest?
How was Val 220?
Oh,
Get out of
Val.
here.
You know.
Get
Rubbish.
Get out of it, mate.
Tickets. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. All right, very good. So, look, you can find us at On The Ranch NQ on Instagram. I mean, if you're listening to this, you found us anyway. But that's where we are on Instagram. I'm an XRBob on Twitter. Morgan Holmes Evans for Fusion Networks. Pistol on the Spot Facebook page. He actually did a video at the top of Castle Hill this week.
Yeah,
which
it's good.
Was, it was actually
It's
quite
one of
good.
his best. One of his best.
Yeah, it was all down to the videographer,
Yep.
which wasn't me, I'll say. But yeah,
Please share the podcast.
please do, and give us a review. We haven't had a review in ages.
Yeah, give us a review. Share to your friends.
Wherever you can review,
Help us out.
not on.
If you do a 5-star, I'm sure Rob will read it out.
I will.
Hit the
Absolutely.
5
I
stars.
used
Hit the
to.
share.
Yeah, we haven't had a review in ages, so do that. Hit the share, helps
Yep.
the algorithm, get more people.
Yep.
Share us around.
Spread the word.
Spread.
We're trying to grow.
Spread it to the gods. Find us on YouTube as well. And thanks very much. Up the Cowboys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Go
Go the
Cows.
Cowboys.
See you next week.
See you next week.